Good morning, good afternoon, dear all participants. Namaste. Ladies and gentlemen, participants, namaste. For many of us, many of you, good morning, many of you, good afternoon. This is a very international event happening today. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mallikarjuna, and I'm very much pleased to host you for today's event on behalf of Seva International. I extend my warm welcome to you all. Today's topic is rejuvenate yourself with yoga for winter blues. So this is this is a topic. Lauri is a founder of Lauri.co. Is a speaker. Lauri is a founder of Lauri.co. Is a speaker and advisor in social sustainability with 20 years of experience in collaborating with global leaders and organizations like Innovations for Poverty, Action, and MIT. Uh, certified as Shivananda Yoga instructor. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Now that I know it's working, I'll be right back.
Okay, yes.
People are joining. Yes.
Hello, Ashish ji. You have something to ask? You have raised your hands. You can write in the chat. Hello, Vishnu ji. Namaste. You are muted.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Very good.
So,
Nice background you have.
yes. So, also there are few attendees now from the webinar. Swati ji, namaste.
Initially, there is a recording announcement that this webinar is being recorded. So next time. Good morning, Lori ma'am.
Good morning. Namaste.
Yes, I know. Great.
Hope my voice is clear.
Yes, very much.
Yeah.
Do you hear any background noise my side?
No,
No.
I told my cat to be quiet, but let's see if let's see what happens.
Mhm. So soon Mokshata ji will also be in the call.
Namaste.
Namaste. Good morning.
Namaste. Good morning.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Before we start, just one thing. I will go back and just let me know, am I audible or not? Because I will
Yeah.
go near the mat.
Yes. Ashutosh ji, you are a listener. Can you please say hello so that I can know that we could hear you as well?
Now?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can see.
Yes. You can say hi.
Swati ji, are you using Bluetooth or using laptop device?
Laptop.
Okay, then it is necessary to check.
Yeah. I think you are. I think I'm audible now, right? You from here?
Yeah.
Yes, little echo is there. But
Okay.
That should be fine, I guess.
This is fine. That is fine. Like slight difference, but it's okay. It's not noticeable unless you.
Okay.
So when Swatiji is conducting this event, then maybe for us, all rest of the people should, I think, I will make
Mute.
Swatiji as a presenter so that she could be highlighted. And
You can try it now.
I will do that right now. Just a moment. I've made her presenter. So I should ask Ashutosh ji, how does that look from his end?
Okay.
Let me call him. Just a moment.
Shall I log in from mobile and see how it?
Because I have made her presenter, but for the audience, does only her video looks or rest of all appear? This is something I have to clarify. So, anyways, Ashutosh is on the call. I will just call him.
He says that he can hear.
Yeah, he can hear us, but how does it appear? Whether it is just a moment. Yes, Laurie. Namaste, Ashutosh ji. As a participant, I know. Yeah. Okay, so I. Yeah. Okay. So I am trying to make Swatiji as an presenter so that her only video should highlight. But this feature, if I do that, do you see only Swati's image on the screen, or everyone still appears?
Right. So I have to kind of cut your call and then see it.
Okay.
I'm going to in the WhatsApp.
Yeah, please. Thank you. So in that case, if Swatiji is performing, then in that case, if her video is not highlighting on the screen, then I would take an opportunity to minimize everyone. So here the highlight is happening. Usually, whoever speaks, their picture comes as a main.
Okay, but I see only mine and the other person who is talking right now, like you.
Yeah, so whoever speaks, it gets highlighted. Basically, this is how it works.
Okay, so we can't see many windows at once.
We can see. Yes, of course, Swatiji will be commanding, so her video will be naturally highlighted. I see. So that should not be an issue. So nothing to worry at the moment. So let us keep this setup as it is. And while Swatiji speaks, naturally her video is taken on the main screen by itself.
Mokshada, next to the, if you were going to end the meeting, there's 3 dots. And there's a change layout.
Change layout. Yeah.
Where it is, because on my screen I can see down screen, polls and
Have
question
you logged in
answer.
from mobile?
Yeah, I logged on from mobile.
Mobile with different screen. Okay.
Got it.
So do I need to log on with some other device like a laptop or anything else? iPad? What do you suggest?
That should not be a problem, I
That's
guess.
okay. As long as you can see us and hear us, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are 9 o'clock, 28 minutes. Almost now we have a few of the audiences leaving. Any of the audience, could you please speak out so that I want to check whether I could hear your voice? Okay, there is no option for the audience to speak at the moment. Only the way they can communicate with us is through chat. Yeah, this is clear. They would raise
Or
the hand.
you can enable and see whether you click.
Yes, I can enable them. Yeah. Mhm. Like I made Ashutosh ji to speak. He could say hi to me, for example. Yeah.
Namaste, Sabik. Namaste.
Ashutosh ji.
This is
Namaste.
Asutosh.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm disabled. Yeah. Mhm. So it's 9:30 now. So let's begin the event. So dear all, good morning, good afternoon. Because this is an international event, we have participants from various parts of the world. Example, many people from Dubai, Sweden, Germany, and many other countries as well participating in this event. For some of them it is afternoon, for some of them it is morning. So I wish you all a warm welcome. Good morning, good afternoon. And I would also thank for the organizing committee, Seva Europe. Seva International is a premium charity, non-profit humanitarian organization which is doing various activities across the globe. And with that, I would also extend my warm welcome to all of the guests here today. We have great lineup of activities and the speakers for today. And this 90 minutes should be very much energizing and hope a lot of informative for all of the audience, I guess. So we come here to share the ideas, learn from one another, and build new connections that will help us grow both professionally and personally. So I would take this opportunity with the giving the agenda. What is the agenda today is about rejuvenate yourself with yoga for winter blues. Means we would discuss more about what is winter blue and how does that affect human beings around different parts of the world. Due to the cold climate and the weather conditions, what all the changes in the human body and the lead to depression it could cause. So we could address these through some tools. This is what we explore with the panelists and the yoga instructors here around for today. And this is the main agenda for today. So I would also welcome the panelists. I would like to introduce them. One of our distinguished guest is Laurie, the founder of Laurie.co. Is a speaker and advisor in social sustainability with over 20 years of experience collaborating with global leaders and organizations like Innovation for Poverty Actions, MIT, certified as a Shivananda yoga instructor. Laurie integrates mindfulness into her work, which include teaching yoga for diverse communities, including refugees, children, adults, and women in phase 1 of recovery. So her dedication to holistic well-being, fostered for over 25 years of practice, exemplifies her commitment to resilience and empowerment. Thank you, Laurie, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Thank you. And our distinguished guest here is Vishnu Raut, is a working professional in energy and environment segment, having passion for yoga. He has cleared all levels of yoga, starting from wellness instructor to the yoga master, level 4 with YCB, and he practicing hatha yoga, teaching yogas, and teaching yoga in the yoga certification board curriculum for all 4 levels. He is the teacher, and he is interested in promoting yoga and yogic practices for the well-being of the society. And his other achievements are he is distinguished Toastmaster award from Toastmaster International USA, and an active member from past 20 years in this club. And he's also executive committee member of Gulf Maharashtra Business Forum. Thank you. Very pleasure to be here. And another distinguished guest here is Mokshada Kulkarni. She is a yoga teacher, Reiki healer, and she is been in this practice for over 20 years now. And she has worked in special need for children, old age homes across India and also globally. She taught yoga in Canada, Dubai, and many parts of the world, and she lived in different parts of the world. And now she has also practiced various yoga styles, including Ashtanga yoga, Vinyasa yoga from BKS Iyengar yoga, and also Samadhi, Siddhi Samadhi yoga. And for 2 decades, she is healed many of the thousands of people in Reiki healing, and currently she is located in Dubai. A warm welcome for you, madam.
Thank you.
And our yoga presenter today is Swati Mandalkar, who is a financial professional with a lifelong passion for yoga. She has conducted sessions for Indo-German Society and Consulate General of India in Germany, and collaborate with many corporates in conducting sessions for their employees. Swati make yoga course available at Volkshochschule Adult Education Institute. Thank you being part of this event today, Swati ji.
Thank you for having me. I'm very thankful for Seva Europe.
Thank you. Yeah. So I would now, without much time, I would like to hand over the session. So today's session is planned like first 30 minutes, we would demonstrate the yoga, which is very essential for the winter blue situations, or to tackle the depression. So Swati ji here will demonstrate, followed by the panel discussion on this topic, and later we would have question and answers, and closing with guided meditation with our expert here. So I would hand over the screen to Swati ji. Please, Swati ji.
Namaste all. Okay, we will start the session, yoga session. But before we start the session, couple of instruction. First and foremost, many of you are doing for first time, and many of you might be doing for a long time. So I will ask you to listen to your body. Whatever doctor has advised, please do accordingly. Definitely in between, I will tell you what to do, what not to do, but definitely first listen to your body. So let us begin the session by sitting erect. Sit in any cross-leg meditative posture. Keep your back, neck, and head in straight line. Gently push your abdomen a little bit forward so that your spine will be in natural curve. Hands on your knee, palm facing upward. Dhyana Mudra. Let index and thumb be together. Gently relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw muscles and area between your eyebrows. Look at the tip of your nose and softly close your eyes. With closed eyes, observe your breath. Bring your hands in Namaste posture and let us begin the session with Shanti Path. Sahanavavatu, Sahanam Bunattu, Sahaviryam Karvavahe, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vishavahe. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently bend forward. Namaste. Slowly lie on your back in Shavasana. Legs apart, hand by your side, palm facing upward. And observe each and every part of your body. Begin from your toes. Slowly bring your legs together. Raise your hands up above your head. Interlock your fingers and gently stretch your hands upward and toes downward. Keep stretching. Stretch, stretch, and stretch. As if one magnet is pulling you up and one magnet is pulling you down. Feel the stretch in your spine and middle portion. Slowly inhale and gently bring your hands by your side, palm facing upward, little distance between your feet. And ask your mind and body to prepare for yoga session. Gently bend your knees. Let us begin first with Setu Bandhasana. Your knees, keep shoulder level distance between your feet. Hands by your side, palm facing down. Slowly inhale and gently raise your middle portion. Let your feet be on the ground. Press your heels. And your shoulders are going away from your ears. Feel the stretch in your spine, lower back. Do as per your capacity. Slowly inhale, and while exhaling, gently keep your middle portion on the ground and relax in Shavasana. Legs apart, hand by your side, palm facing up. Relax your spine. Gently bend your knees. Let us get ready for Pavan Muktasana. Bend your knees. Keep your thighs on your stomach. hug your legs. Either you can hug your thighs or you can hug your full leg, shin bone, and try to press your thighs or legs on your stomach. Let us wait here for a couple of breaths. Slowly inhale, and if you don't have lower back issues, gently raise your head and let your chin be between your knees. Let your breathing be normal, facial muscles relaxed, eyes gently closed. And observe this pressure of your legs on your stomach. Slowly keep your head on the ground and gently bring your feet on the ground and relax in shuts. Relax your abdominal muscle and spine. Slowly turn to your left and be on your stomach. Let us get ready for Bhujangasana. Keep your hands near your chest. Let your elbows go inward, legs together. Slowly inhale and with closed eyes, gently raise your head up. Then your neck, shoulder. Slowly inhale and exhale. Minimum pressure on your palms. Feel the stretch in your upper back and spine. Little bit stretch below your rib cage. Breathing normal, eyes softly closed, facial muscles relaxed. Slowly inhale and gently keep your chest on the ground. Bend the forehead and relax in Makarasana. Legs apart, toes pointing outward, heels on the ground, and on the cushion of your hands, relax your forehead. Relax your spine. Gently bring your legs together and let us come in tabletop posture. Slowly inhale and exhale. Shoulder level distance between your palms, shoulder level distance between your knees. Slowly inhale. Let us get ready for cat and cow pose. Inhale, head goes up, lower back goes down. Exhale, head goes down, lower back goes up. Inhale, head goes up, lower back goes down. Exhale, head goes down, lower back goes up. One more time. Inhale, head goes up, lower back goes down. Exhale, head goes down, lower back goes up. And softly come in normal tabletop posture. Let us get ready for puppy posture. Gently inhale, keep your hands away from your shoulders, little bit front, and this knee to hip is 90-degree to your floor. Now slowly inhale and gently start bending forward, going downward. Let your armpit touch the ground without bending your elbows. Your shoulder blades are going away from each other. Keep your forehead on the ground. If you are comfortable, gently keep your chin on the ground. Eyes softly close and let there be proper inhalation and exhalation. Normal breathing. Let us wait here for 2 breaths. Slowly bring your hands, clear your shoulder and come up. Softly, let us go in Yoga Mudra. Keep your hip and heel together and gently relax. Your forehead is touching the ground. Relax your spine. Breathing in and breathing out. Next asana we will be doing is Adho Svanasana, downward bending dog. Come in tabletop posture. Gently keep your toes on the ground. Raise your knees up and softly start bringing your shoulders towards your hip and softly stretch your knees. Keep your inhalation and exhalation normal. Feel the stretch in your calf muscles and shoulder blade. Breathing normal, eyes softly closed. Yoga is going inward, so try to keep your eyes closed as far as possible. Facial muscles relaxed. Let us wait here for 2 more breaths. Softly keep your knees on the ground. And let us get ready for wide baby pose. Keep your toes together. Keep your knees away from each other. And let us relax our spine. Relax your spine, calf, and shoulder muscles. Breathing normal. Now slowly come up and let us be in Sukhasana. Rotate your ankles 3 times clockwise, 3 times anti-clockwise. And now let us get ready for Machandasana. Bend your right knee and keep your right foot near your left thigh. Gently bend your left knee. If you are not able to bend your knee, just keep your knee straight. Slowly inhale, raise your left hand, and your left hand is touching your right ankle or feet, and raise your right hand, and right hand is going towards left. Gently give nice twist to your spine. Shoulders in 180-degree angle. Eyes softly close. Feel a twist in your spine. Now slowly relax. You may observe now the energy level has increased. Now slowly we will repeat with other side. Now gently now bend your left knee. Left knee is going towards right. Bend your right knee. Slowly inhale, raise your right hand, and gently right hand is touching your left toe. Inhale, raise your left hand sorry, left hand and towards right. Give nice twist. Open your chest muscles. Thigh is pressing your stomach, giving nice massage to your internal organs. Let your breathing be normal. Slowly look front. Relax your leg. Rotate your ankles 3 times clockwise, 3 times anti-clockwise. Now slowly let us get up for standing postures. In standing posture, we will be first doing is Dhanasana, standing and bending forward. Slowly inhale, raise your hands up. Stretch yourself up. Slowly inhale, and while exhaling, start bending forward. Slowly and gently. If you have back related issue, be careful. Press your heels on the ground and softly bend forward. Listen to your body. If you have high BP related issue, please be careful. Lower back related issue, here also, please be careful. If possible, bring your nose closer to your knee, but listen to your body. Keep your inhalation and exhalation normal. Slowly inhale and gently come up. Keep your eyes closed. Avoid opening your eyes immediately. And gently bring your hands back by your side. Next asana we will be doing is Ardha Chakrasana. Slowly and gently. Keep your hands below your lower back. Let your fingers point downward. Inhale, bring your elbows close to each other. Open up your chest muscles, shoulders plate are coming closer, eyes gently closed. Softly inhale and push your lower portion forward and gently back. If possible, keep your eyes closed, teeth together, and feel the stretch near your neck area. We are activating thyroid gland here as well. Thyroid gland, which manage our weight as well. Weight management. Slowly look front. Relax your hands. And let us get ready for Vrukshasana. Look at one particular point. Gently bend your right knee and keep your right heel near your left inner thighs. Balance yourself and gently raise your hands up and be in Namaste posture. Vrukshasana, this is balancing posture, mind and body coordination. If possible, you can keep your eyes closed. If not, let it be. Slowly bring your hands down. Keep your feet down. Now let us repeat with other side. Inhale, bend your left knee, left heel is pressing your right inner thigh. Inhale, bring your hands up above your head and let us wait here. Try avoiding your knee, pressing your knee. Now slowly bring your hands down, knee down. And let us get ready for the last asana, that is Tadasana. Bring your legs together, raise your hands up above your head, interlock your fingers, let your palms face the sky. Inhale and gently raise your toes. Feel the stretch in your feet, in your calf muscles, back of the knee, hamstrings, full spine, arms, hands, palms, and fingers. Slowly inhale and gently bring your hips down. Bring your hands by your side. Just rotate your shoulders, middle portion, and little bit movement in knee. And let us get ready for pranayam. Pran means living energy. Ayam is control. So here we are controlling our breath. Slowly and gently. Sit in any cross-leg meditative posture. Keep your spine erect. Whether you are sitting on the chair or sitting on the floor is immaterial. What is important here is keep your spine erect. Keep your one right hand on the chest and left hand below your navel. We will be doing belly breathing. You have observed that baby generally breath from their belly, and over a period of time we start breathing shallowly. So here we will be doing deep breathing. Keep your left hand near your lower abdomen, and here we will be breathing in a very deep breathing, minimum movement in your chest, or maybe no movement in your chest. Movement is happening in your belly. Eyes softly closed, concentrate. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let us continue and concentrate on your lower abdomen. Perhaps you may feel tired. So stop and again start breathing in and breathing out from your belly. Slowly and gently observe. Now stop the practice and with closed eyes, observe the effect of belly breathing on your body. Next pranayam we will be doing is Kapalabhati. Kapal means your forehead, Bhati is glowing. So when we do regularly, there is a glow on our face. So it is anti-aging practice also. Here what we'll be doing, inhale, and while exhaling we will give jerk. If you have BP related issue, please be careful. I will say avoid this practice. Inhale and exhale. Jerk give jerk to your belly. We'll do this practice for 1 minute. Keep your eyes closed, spine erect. Start inhaling. Let your eyes be closed. Observe the effect of Kapalbhati on your body. Next pranayam we'll be doing is Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam. Name itself suggests it is cleansing of our nadis, energy centers. We'll be inhaling from our left nostril, exhaling from our right, and then inhaling from our right, exhaling from our left. This is one round. So we will do 3 rounds, and we will do the simple practice, inhalation and exhalation. We are not going to hold today. Inhale and exhale 1:2. Inhale as to exhale ratio is 1:2. Inhale with 3 count, exhale with 6 counts. Now let us do. Inhale from your left nostril, 1, 2, 3. Exhale from your right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale from your right, 1, 2, 3. Close your right nostril and exhale from your left, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let your eyes be closed. Inhale from your left nostril. 1, 2, 3. Close your left nostril. Exhale from your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale from your right and exhale from your left. Now the last round, you please do yourself. I will not count. Just inhale. Let your eyes be closed and observe the effect of Anulom Vilom Pranayam on your body. Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam is also called as Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Softly close. Try not to open your eyes as far as possible. I will suggest, unless otherwise I state, try not to open your eyes. Observe your posture. Your spine is erect, shoulders are relaxed, jaw muscles relax, facial muscles, area between your eyebrows all relax, eyes softly close. And let us do the last practice, is Omkar. Today we will be doing Omkar. I will just with close eyes, listen to my instruction. We will inhale and we will say O for 3 seconds and then prolong the sound more as far as possible. These are very subtle practices, subtle sound. So try not to scream. So just keep your eyes closed. Again, observe your posture. Let your spine be erect, hands in Jnana Mudra. If possible, bring your attention between your eyebrows. Let us start. 11 times. Inhale. 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 correct your posture if required and inhale. 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 Exhale fully. Inhale. Inhale. Last time. Inhale. Close eyes. Observe the effect of Omkar on your body. Omkar is the first sound of the universe. It's believed that all universe come in our body after chanting Om. Now become aware of your body. Bring your hands in Namaste posture and let us end today's yoga abhyas with Shanti Path. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. With closed eyes, gently bend forward. Namaste. Rub your palms on each other. Keep them on your face. And softly open your eyes. And one more time. Namaste. Any question, any query, and comments, please leave them in the chat. Namaste. Over to you, Mallikarjun.
Very thank you, Swati ji. It was really refreshing, really energizing practice. Thanks for the very nice instruction, and hope the audience and myself got really got a lot of information on these sequence of yogasanas you demonstrated. I mean, yes, at least I have written down few of them to practice for myself. But thanks for the great session. And now I would ask other participants to come live, the panelists basically. And also we would like to discuss this in terms of a scientific approach, how basically the winter blue affects our psychology and physiology, along with what is winter blue and how is it related to demography. So all such questions we would discuss with the experts today here with us. So first of all, again, welcome back all guests here, all panelists. I would ask the question, what is winter blue? Maybe Laurie, please, could you take this question?
Yes. And I will say that I am from the United States and I moved to Sweden 5 years ago. So the winter blues means something different in Sweden, with the increased darkness. So it's when there, you have this decreased sunlight, and which decreases vitamin D levels, and so you can feel lethargic, you can feel tired, you can start to feel depressed, and it's not this dramatic for me. It's not a dramatic thing. It's a very subtle. It's a very subtle. So it's, and in Europe, this can happen. In other parts of the world, this can happen where you just have this decreased sunlight in the winter time.
Mhm. So, is it geographic? Is it specific to geography? Is this winter blue the phenomena? Is that with respect to geography, or how is that could be seen?
From my perspective, it is. I recognize a difference from a geography perspective, just with the decrease in sunlight. In Sweden, and the longest day of the year where I am based, I think the sun sets around 2:30 in the afternoon and comes up 8:39. I think it also has to do with what people do during the winter time, whether you're in community, whether you socialize with people, whether you practice yoga, have certain practices. I think that also affects it. Like, I've read different countries respond differently, but I think overall it is both geography and society. I'm curious to what the other panelists think as well.
Vishnuji, what do you think? And Mokshadaji, could you please throw some light on this topic? You are muted, Mokshadaji. Just a moment.
Yeah, as we are talking about winter in European countries, it is quite harsh there, and we are staying in Dubai, which the winter are pleasant. But I can relate to the winter situation there because I had an experience of staying in Canada. So I know how the winter's harsh and how that can create a chaos in your mind because everything is shut down. But still, it's a pretty outside there. The beauty is wonderful. You can see the snow and minus temperature, which is that portion of life you can enjoy, which is not easily available all over the globe. So I find it little interesting. At the same time, for some people, it is difficult. Everyday work is difficult to handle. But if we train our mind and schedule our day in certain manner, then we can enjoy the atmosphere and have a great time indoors. And I think that is the right way to get mingle with the situation and cope up with the things which is coming to your way. And yeah, that's a part of our life. So we can't deny those things. We can't just delete those portion of our life, but need to learn how to enjoy the atmosphere, how the Mother Nature is giving us some other kind of a look, and have the pleasure of staying there.
So, from the scientific perspective, how does it affect the human body? This is something scientifically I would like to understand what winter blues cause psychologically and physiologically. Anyone from the panelist?
Yeah, winter blues are actually the basically absence of sun, which is a energy which is required for all of us to survive. This phenomena happens most of the places, as you asked in the previous countries, is a geographic specific. Yes, it is geographic specific, but it happens in the other parts of the universe, but it happens in the night. and the night you're all sleeping, we don't know what's happening. And the morning when you get up, you still have the sun there. And therefore, you don't feel the impact as much as you see in the countries where it is, complicated by the increase in the temperature. Okay. Now, asking the scientific what happens to energy, I will explain yogic way. In yoga, it is believed that the whole universe is made of 5 elements. Out of these 5 elements, which starts space, air, fire, water, and earth. Out of these 5 elements, 2 elements are gross elements, which are earth and the water. 2 elements are subtle elements, space and air. The fire is the only one in between, which is it converts gross into subtle and subtle into gross. So in absence of this element, the whole thing gets complicated. And I feel therefore it disturbs the balance of gross and subtle elements in the universe, and therefore it affects us also. There is a law or rule saying yat pinde tat brahmande, which means whatever there is universe, it is also available in our body. Whatever available in universe in gross form, the same thing is available in the subtle form. And whatever available in our body in subtle form, it is available in the universe as a gross form. So therefore the connection.
This is really, really nice perspective. Really, really great. Yeah. Like to so what kind of impact in terms of internal endocrine systems does that affect the endocrine systems, or the how does that basically impact? Yeah. So maybe Laurie, could you take this question?
I think specifically when there's less sunlight, there is it affects your neurotransmitters in your body, right? So there is less serotonin and less GABA. So yoga is known, and I recently learned about the GABA part. I was very excited about this. But yoga is known, practicing yoga is known to increase the serotonin and the GABA, which absolutely improves, mental cognitive health.
Yeah. So what kind of lifestyle adaptations which could help us to tackle these situations? Do you suggest any lifestyle changes in our daily routines so that it makes it more better to handle the situations? How is that?
I'll speak by personal experience. I've been practicing yoga for 25 years. Most of the time, ideally, I wake up and immediately I have a meditation and I do an asana, some sort of asana practice. So it's just interwoven into part of my day. And I work from home now, but when I worked in an office, I was known as like the person who would do a shoulder stand in the middle of our office, and come join me, I'm doing a shoulder stand, and so I think just also weaving it in and making it kind of accessible for all, that and making it fun and playful, I think also helps. And I still try to do it with my daughter. The panelists, we were talking the last couple of days, and I think all of you, childhood yoga is part of your childhood, and I just think that's amazing to have that as part of your childhood. So I think also integrating it with children is which I try to do, but not so great, but I'm trying.
Super. So what's your perspective, Mokshadaji, on this part, like how yoga could benefit in these situations?
Yes, yoga can benefit in a large extent. But as we're talking about the lifestyle changes, if we plan our day and we keep that plan for at least 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and make it as a routine, make it as a plan of your day every day, and feel those gaps in between where you're going to do your work. Like if your office timing is from 9 to 5, for example, then start your day around 6 o'clock. Finish your routine of exercise, finish your day things, whatever you are supposed to do during morning time, and start your day by 9 for the office. And again, after 5, you have a time when you can go for your exercise, the leftover work, and in between, wherever getting time, try to do some activities. So this way, if you plan your day right from the as soon as you get up from your bed, try to fold your blankets, try to make your bed. That's the first step of a feeling of achievement. If we start from that point and till the end, when you're going back to your bed and praying that thanks for the with the gratitude, that for the thank you for God for the everything what we have today. So this way you can plan your day. I know it sounds a little boring to do the same thing every day like a robot, but this is going to help, and we have agenda to do next. This way we can have a complete plan of action. We can make a little bit changes in that plan of actions. We can put the yoga timing fix, or whenever it is required, we can change as per our convenience. But the plan of the day is required, because niyam is one part of yoga. When we are saying we should have a niyam it means plan of actions, and that plan of actions, how you are doing it throughout your life, it is going to give you results by the end of it. If you're doing the plan of action of studies, exercise, or any other thing, whatever you are expecting to get the best result for, you will get the results as per your planning, as per your consistency, and as per your dedication to that plan, what you are planning for. So I think routine, just following the routine, simple word routine, life routine, is the best thing to do it. And if we include the yoga, meditation, these things in that plan of action, routine plan of action, it will help us. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really nice step of things for a daily. The very impressive one is the planning. Every morning we should plan a day. So this is really very nice for me to take over. But Vishnuji, how is this? How yoga could really benefit from the internal human and mind perspective? I mean, physiology and psychology. Could it have a scientific approach, Vishnuji?
Yes, yes, it has a scientific approach. As for physics, our body is made of two elements. One is matter and another is energy. What happens continuously in our body is matter is converted to energy and energy is converted to matter. This continuously keeps happening, and it's vice versa is also true. So what happens when you are doing asanas? Like today we have seen Swati madam giving the asanas like Vrikshasana, Tadasans, or Bhujangasana for that, or Marjarasana. So what happens? Your chest gets expanded, and the way you normally breathe and the way you breathe in these asanas, your breathing rate goes up. And breathing rate goes up means your intake of air is more in the body, and this intake of oxygen, which is a catalyst in our body to convert into matter into energy, and therefore the efficiency of this conversion that definitely gets improved, and this improved efficiency will give you energy. Now, Laurie ma'am had just mentioned about the GABA. The GABA basically, what it does, it's a neurotransmitter which helps in, calming down the harmful effect of the chemicals or chemical messengers. And this harmful effect, what it does, it creates anxiety, it creates fear, and it creates stress. Now, all these three factors are consumes lots of energy from our body, and therefore we are drained, and then we'll feel lethargic and we feel more, vulnerable. So therefore, this yogic practices will help to conserve the energy. At the same time, it will help in, conversion of energy very nicely.
Wow, this is really a convincing answer for me, at least. How the non-physical and physical communicate with each other, and how could we impact this transformation of non-physical to physical through yogic practices. This is really a very deep insight you have put on. Thank you. And so so Mokshada ji, so it's a question for you. May it be asana, pranayama, and meditation with the combination of other lifestyle changes, can someone increase their efficiency in terms
Yes,
of, yeah.
yeah, as we are talking about yoga asanas can create a huge amount of energy in your body that can enhance your mood. It can give you the positive approach to accept the things, and acceptance make the things more easier to live life. So asanas will give you the physical strength and mental ability to handle the situation. And pranayam and meditation, both are, if we combine both the things together and three things together, then we can have mental health, physical health, and spiritually you become more wiser and acceptable to the situations what are coming towards you, and you will start learning how to live in today, how to accept the situation, how to handle the stress level, and without getting disturbed, without getting affected by unwanted approach from from the situation. Then it will help to increase your productivity, and we'll get the best results what we are expecting.
Yeah, definitely. Uh, does yoga have an edge compared to other activities? Let's say I could say that I would go to gym or aerobics or some other activities. Does that does among all these activities, could yoga is a better tool, or what's your opinion for all the panelists? Yeah, yeah, please.
When we are talking, yeah,
Yeah,
when
yep.
we are talking about yoga, we are considering it as an activity which we implement on our body, and we are doing it consciously. But we have to accept it subconsciously without knowing it right from our birth till our death. Those who don't know the word of yoga, those who don't know any understanding about yoga, those who don't know anything about the Patanjali, they are also practicing yoga, because yoga is not something which is implemented on a human body. This is uh, this is coming out of nature. We are looking at the tree and saying that we are doing acting like a tree pose. When we see a cat, we are saying that we are doing like a cat pose, uh, and so on. Matsyasan, Makrasan. There are so many postures which is called a name after the natural things, like Naukasan and Tadasan. There are so many postures. As a human being, when we value it, like developing our abilities, that time we looked at the nature and started behaving like it, and then this evaluation developed, and yoga start building its own way of giving their understanding to human being. So I don't feel that this is a something which is outer thing which we implement in our body, or we do a practicing things. This is very natural thing to do. Right from the birth of a baby, he know how to raise his legs, he know how to do some postures which after doing so many years of practice we don't know how to do it. We are not capable of doing it, but baby is doing it. So that is the basic thing. So if you are playing tennis, cricket, or any other activity, you are already into this. So physically, wherever you are moving, yoga is there in your body, and you are doing it without understanding you are doing it. That's it.
Vishnuji and Lauriji, do you want to add something to this question?
Yeah, maybe Loriji, you can go ahead.
I'm a very physically active person. I love running, and now in Sweden, I like skiing and ice skating, and because being outdoors in the wintertime, if you can adjust your lifestyle to embracing it, it helps tremendously. That said, there are times when you, for various reasons, you may not be able to go outside. So what I've found is that even during those times when, let's say, I'm exploring more winter activities because it's accessible to me here, that the mental and emotional piece I miss from yoga. And I've said for years that yoga, and I think in the Western world, or at least my experience is there has been a lot of focus on the physical asana, right? And less focus on the rest of the yogic lifestyle. And for me particularly, I've realized that I feel from a physiological perspective and a cognitive perspective that I something is missing. I'm not as calm as I would like to be. I'm a little bit more reactive. So so while all these other physical activities are wonderful, I think that incorporating yoga and just having it be part of your lifestyle, regardless of what else you do physically, is really critical.
Mhm. So you mean to say that whatever physical activities we do, it's more intense on the body, but connecting to the mind, yoga is really playing a major role. This is what I take.
Right. The pranayam,
Mhm.
the meditation. Yes.
Yes, mindfulness is something which we could achieve through this. Yeah. And Vishnuji?
Yes, Loriji has brought in a very beautiful point about mental and emotional connection with yoga. Most of the physical activities there generally on body oriented, whereas yoga is not body oriented. It's a body and mind. In fact, body and mind are not two separate part of. Mind is the subtle form of a body and body is the gross form of a mind. And therefore, in yogic practices, the breath awareness is always there, body awareness is always there. So when you are doing asana, for example, it is in a discipline. Doing an asana is a discipline. Doing pranayama is a discipline. But when you do kumbhak, that is called as retention, that is self-control. So by doing the asana, pranayama and kumbhak, you bring not only discipline, but you also bring the self-control. Self-control is a matter which is related to your mind. So you can get a self-control, not with the physical activity. That is the one thing. The second important thing is like, most of the time, we are having two thoughts on our mind. We are in double mind, right? So shall I do this or shall I do this? We always into duality. Our mind always listen to our sense organs, our feelings of our sense organs, and we are inclined to go towards it. But with the yogic practice, you will be able to bring a control over a body by practicing breathing technique. So in Hatha Yoga Pradipika, there's chale vate, chale chittam, nischalam nischale bhavet. Which means when your mind is active, your breath is also very active. By controlling one, you can control other one. So by controlling breath, you can control your mind. Number of thoughts which are occurring in your mind can be controlled. And the thought is basically a breed. It's a seed for actions. So one thought comes in your mind, you give attention to that thought. The thought will bring into action. That action which you perform will start making you habitual about that. And once you become habitual to doing certain thing, it decides your destiny. So therefore, I would I'm of the opinion that yoga can control your destiny and bring you a sense of control and well-being.
Wow, really, it makes sense to me. Yoga is is such a tool if we could adapt in our life, it would really, really help us for definitely on the winter blues for sure. This I'm really very much convinced about it. So let's ask audience what are their questions, and look what questions they have posted to us. Audience, please, you can write it in the chat to me so that I can ask questions to the panelists. So feel free to ask question. Just type in your chat option the question you would like to ask. There are two questions right now in queue. I would like to read them. Why is Padmasana the only asana to be done after eating and not other yoga asanas? So this is the question.
I think it is Vajrasan normally done after. Or can you read the question once again, please?
Yeah, the question is, why is Padmasana the only asana to be done after eating and not other yoga asanas? May it be Vajrasana as well?
Vajrasan, yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, shall I reply that? What happens, sir? When you sit in Vajrasan, the blood circulation, flow of blood to the lower part of the body is restricted, and it is available to the stomach area, where most of the time it is required for a digestion, and therefore the asanas of Vajrasan by folding legs or thunderbolt pose, it is called as, it is to restrict the flow to the lower limbs and make it available for digestions and metabolic activities.
Okay. Hope I answered the question. So there is one more question here from students. Can you please speak about food habits?
Mhm.
So can someone answer about what all the food habits one can adapt to implement in their lifestyle change as part of their lifestyle change?
And is this specific to in the winter time or overall?
Yeah, I would say so. The first we would like to know from the winter blue perspective, or the winter climate perspective, so that they could keep themselves warm and healthy with those food items, for example. Also, I would like to be a general lifestyle habit as well, not necessarily winter, but yeah. Vishnuji, would you like to answer this question?
Yeah, sure. In general, what yoga recommends is a mitahar. I just first go to the quantity and then we'll go to the quality. Yoga recommends mitahar. Mitahar means, you have your stomach half filled with the food, 1/4 with the water, and 1/4 leave it for the air. So with this kind of food quantity, your digestion process is very good. And you will otherwise, if you fill your stomach with the food completely, then there'll be hardly any space for churning, or there's any activity for water to come in or air to go out. And therefore, first of all, on quantity, yoga recommends mitahar. Okay. And the second part of it, in the winter, what should we eat? We should eat the food which gives lots of energy or heat in the body. So calorie giving substances should be given. In the winter, especially in extreme winter, our digestive system is at its peak. It is at the best. So you can eat heaviest food during this period. But if you talk about eating similar food, in the summer or even rainy season, your digestive power is at the lowest, and therefore you cannot digest it properly. So whatever heavier things available which can give you energy immediately, and that energy can be stored in the fats and in the muscles for future use in the upcoming season, it is should be done. So in short, you should build your body, muscles, and the fat if possible during winter. Eat as much as you can, because you'll every 3 to 4 hours you'll feel like eating more. So what to eat? Yes, it's an individual choice based on their belief. Somebody is vegetarian, they can go for similar kind of vegetable. There are grams available. There's something called horse gram, which gives a instant energy, and it produces lots of heat in the body.
Okay.
On the other hand, somebody is having non-vegetarian diet, they can consume the food based on their liking and choosing. But there is nothing fixed, and for each individual have their own prakruti, or the body type, which suits. Because if I tell something to someone, it may not suit him. So it's he must, or she must know what type of body she has, and accordingly they should decide on the diet. But in this season, lots of sweet can be eaten, lots of heavy
good
items,
at least.
ghee, spice, cheese, butter. You can treat yourself.
Cool. So, Laurie ma'am, do you like to add something to it?
I tend to follow a sattvic diet, so I'm vegetarian. I tend to promote that.
Mhm.
So beans and nuts and whole grains. If vegetarian versus vegan dairy products. And then living in Sweden, I think I've read that Swedes use the most cinnamon. I think it's cinnamon or cardamom, but of almost any country. So cinnamon and these kind of warming spices. But I think it depends on your body type, and so it's always it's not a cookie cutter. This is it. This is what works for me. And I fully agree with the stomach half full. It's better that way, so you can actually digest your food. Um, um, and yeah, I think some
Yeah. Mhm.
But I think the food nutrition part is so important, for as part of yoga and for our
Yeah.
health.
So,
Great question.
mhm. Thank you. Would you like to add Mokshataji on this?
Yes, I like to add to this. As I mentioned it before, that we should follow the routine, day plan. This is a winter time, and eating is one of kind of a pleasure, and we want to have that pleasure frequently. So if we have a plan of day, like this is the time for eating, and this is a time for playing, and this is a time for other activities, and the exercise, study, job, whatever it is, then it will become more easier to understand the body pattern and the eating habits to control. This is a time when we can have a lot of sweet things, but again, choosing a sweet, it is personal choice. But the jaggery, uh, plant-based sweetness is good. We can have dry fruits, we can have jaggery, we can have some plant-based sugar. But sugar is, again, it's not good for everyone. So it is again a pattern of your body which can accept certain kind of sweetness in their food. They can add to it. If we are talking about yoga is coming from India. So right now we are celebrating in India, specifically in Maharashtra, the Sankranti period, Pongal period. In this period, we eat more sesame seeds and jaggery. Sesame seeds contain oil, which is good for your skin, which is good for your body, for joints, bone, and tissues in your body. And jaggery is enhance that flavor, and it is good to increase your energy level. And it can be stored in your body to create that energy for the future time. So sesame seeds, different kind of seeds like a sunflower seeds, these are the small portions, but give you a lot of energy and oil which your body needs during this winter time, because this is contain a fat, and fat, all fats are not bad. Some
Yeah.
portion of the food can contain be with a fatty food like a sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, and other seeds which we can take intake. So I feel these are the things we can add into our
Yeah.
daily routine food in a small quantity, and as your weather suits you, because
Yeah.
every country has their own culture, every country has their own pattern of living, and the fruits which are available, fruits, vegetables, and the food items which are available during that particular season are always good to intake.
Yeah.
So I feel this is a good type of food they can have it during winter.
Definitely, yeah. This is the selected items which you mentioned really make more sense for the winter climate. Yeah. Thank you.
May I add one thing to
Yeah,
the
please. Please.
and because we are talking about wintertime, and I mean, the one thing I would add is not necessarily about the food, but because food can be such a community gathering, and that we know by
Yes,
other people, it helps so much in the wintertime. So
Mm,
invite people over, have a meal with others,
right.
have everyone bring something. It just winter becomes just another season of joy and connection when we do this.
Celebrate. Creates small celebrations every time when you gather with the friends and family for a lunch or a dinner. Yeah, definitely. So there is one more question coming from the audience, that the audience want to know about. Is that true, really, that the northern and the warmer hemisphere, basically the geography matters? So the north part and the middle part. So middle part have the most sun available, for example, the tropical region. But at the same time, the north is little bit of during the winter have less sun. Does that really makes their happiness and differs that because if you say I'm staying in very climate where it is all the time sun, and sometimes does that really make difference in their life for the cause of happiness? That is the question, essence of question I'm trying to ask from the audience side.
I think we need an hour. Can do it now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, please feel free to answer this as per.
There was a study done around the Nordic countries, and I apologize, I have to pull it up, and I don't remember off the top of my head. But I feel like there is one Nordic country that it's not Denmark, it's not overall happiness, but from a winter perspective, they actually had less seasonal depression than Sweden, for example. I don't remember if there was a reasoning or a logic why, but it is one of the reasons that I brought in, people become less social as well.
Yeah,
And hence,
this may be the main reason, yeah, I would say.
it's just that was my reminder of, invite people over, share a meal with people, share a yogic meal with people, right? It's but it's a really good question. I think I would say it's up to the individual and depends on people's temperaments. Again, there are a lot of questions that I see in groups that I'm part of I've moved to Sweden or I've moved to a Nordic country. How do you get through the winter? How do you get, so I think it's and if you can't access the outdoors, and depending on your lifestyle, I think yoga is yoga is something, as somebody who's lived in different parts of the world and traveled a lot on my own for work, yoga just always came with me.
Yes.
And so wherever you are, there you are.
So this kind of yogic lifestyle makes no difference whether you stay in tropic or in north. So you could manage this. This is the essence I would like to take away from this discussion. Yeah, definitely.
I'd like to share one experience here.
Yeah, please.
If our time gives me a
Please.
permission, I can
We have
share
one
my
more question
experience. As I said,
Please. We have one more question in the queue, but please definitely.
Yeah. Let's finish the question first.
No. Please share your thought on this question before I ask the next question.
As I like to share my personal experience here, because when I was in Canada and minus 20 degree and like that kind of weather I used to go through, and I was coming from Mumbai, where sunlight was everyday life part of our life. So it was nothing new for me to having a sun. But moving to Canada, it was a something different experience. And after doing all the required things in my daytime, I used to visit few places during winter and practice my yoga over there with wearing all the jacket and all the things. It was a strange things to do, but again, it's a mind game. Your mind, you can work on your mind, and you can be anywhere in the world and practice your things. And within few attempts, few other people start joining me there, and initially they questioned me, why you're doing this is something weird. But I said, yeah, this is a fun thing to do. And after some time, there was a bunch of group who used to join me for doing yoga practice and meditation without knowing what exactly we are doing. It was a fun activity. This way you can increase the number of your friends with whom you can hang out, enjoy the time, and stay positive.
Really, yes. That is something. So yoga makes us strong enough to tackle all the geography change, for example. So this should not influence your mind. So your mind is in your hands to take control. Not something else should influence you now and then. So this is the essence I would really take away from this discussion. So there is one more question from the audience. If a kid has adenoids issue, so just to brief about adenine is something, these are the glands located between the airways of the children, and it can be the back of the throat also, where the air passage happens. So if a kid has adenoids issue, is there something in yoga that can help to get better naturally? So this is the question. Maybe Vishnuji, please.
Yeah, I will. It is called, actually, it is a single gland which is behind the throat, and it is called adenoids. I don't know why, but so there's basically there's glands. Any gland, it's in the system, is a part of lymphatic system. Okay. Lymphatic system is our human system. What happens in the lymphatic system is we have about 20 liters of blood which gets circulated throughout our body. 17 liters of blood comes back to the circulatory system, that blood circulation system. 3 liters of part of which is filtered from it, and it comes to the system in the lymphatic system. That's called as lymph. This lymph is basically, it has lots of nutrients and all of the other things. White blood cell, RBCs are there, but mainly lymphocytes are there, which helps, remove, they fight with the germs, bacteria which are come into that. They fight, kill them bacteria, and then it filters out. Now, adenoids is the entrance point to your digestive system. So any food you take or any infection you have, especially for the kids, through the food, it is, first affected is your adenoids, then you have your tonsils, and then the rest things are. Each body part, there is a gland which protects our system. So any infection which is continuously happening to the kid, I guess a child which is mentioned, then one should find out why it is causing that, some food, you don't agree with it, so that is allergic. So, or if it is not allergic to somebody else, but that for child, body treats it as a foreign matters and starts working on it. So I would suggest that find out when this gets activated, because it does not happen every now and then, with the specific foods you get allergy. See, for example, in Europe, lots of people have allergy for peanut butter, or if they have it, they get it. Similarly, for this uh, kid, one should find out, is it the food allergy which is called, it is the specific food which is giving a problem. My friend who's a grown up, and he has allergy for egg. I know, even specific smell of the egg goes, or small part of the egg goes in the food, he will have vomitings, and he will have his upset stomach for days together. I mean, I've experienced with him in the some countries. So I would recommend that to show it to find out what kind of allergy it triggers.
Definitely. Does that yoga or practice of any asana or pranayama could influence this? Can
Correct.
you
Now,
more?
no, definitely for kids, it will helpful. Now, this lymph or lymphatic system of how it doesn't have any pump, like you have heart which pumps the heart into through the entire body, but lymphatic system does not have any pump. Your muscles which gets stretched, with that, this lymph is from all over the body, it comes back to your system. Then it once it is you have lymph nodes, about 500 to 600 lymph nodes we have in the body. When all the toxins, it comes into the lymph or lymph nodes, they get swollen, and once those germs, bacteria, after fighting, they're excreted out of the system, then the whole lymph it goes back to your circulatory system or blood circulation system. So what happens is, when a person doing yoga, when there will be a stretch, there will be a pressure. With this stretch and pressures happening in all over the body, the removal of those matters from the system will be very efficient, and it will definitely help to improve the immunity system. Especially Badrasana, or the butterfly position, is very, very helpful. But since it is a problem related to adenoids, unfortunately there are no exercise to be given in that lymph nodes where it can be done. But I guess the Ujjayi pranayam, but I don't know what kid is that. Ujjayi pranayam can definitely help, where you have the throat contracted and you breathe in, this kind of thing. So it will definitely have the adenoids helping hand. But it is definitely a case can be studied. If they can send me more details, we can always take the doctor's opinion, and we have yoga and the doctors together. We can refer to them, and it can be done differently. Sure.
Thanks, Usmanji. And there are two more questions before we. There are three more questions. Which the two questions are related to the teenagers, and the last one is about the 5-year-old kid. So these are the last questions I would like to take, but also please feel free to write us if you have any further questions. This information for the audience, that please do write us for any queries. Our experts would answer your questions offline. But before we start meditation 10-minute session, we are late by now, but we would like to take these two questions live, and rest of the questions offline. So for teenagers, which asanas, or the question is about asanas, could help them to tackle anxiety, low self-esteem, and some could be self-harming thoughts also, like suicidal, for example. So these are the things the audience would like to ask about for the teenagers, and the anxiety related to them, and the asanas which they need to adapt. It looks like audience can't, so for example, the panelist can't give 1 or 2 asanas, but yoga will definitely give a big help to them. But if you would like to add something to this question, please, any panelist.
Yeah, I'd like to say something here.
Yes.
Surya Namaskar for
Mhm.
everyone,
Mhm.
teenager, small kids, any age. Surya Namaskar is the best solution for any mental related or physical related things. Surya Namaskar must be added to the regular practice. Second thing is I can suggest Trikonasana, Vajrasan, Simhasan. Simhasan has a great potential to give that strength to come out of their shell and handle the situation. Simhasan, it's a lion pose where you can sit on the Vajrasan position, take out your tongue out, put the hands on your thighs, tightly holding yourself, and take out the big breath out of your mouth and make a loud sound. That will do this practice for at least 3 times in your regular day practice. So that will improve, help them to improve their self-esteem. That will help them to increase their self-confidence, and it will help them to stay stable on their feet. So as we are talking about the suicide and all those issues, mental illnesses, so this thing will help them to come out of their shell and lead the life. Again, one more asana I like to address here is Bhujangasana. Bhujangasana, you can slide down on the mat. Our Sati ji already showed all this asana in the beginning of the session. So Bhujangasana is one posture where you can slide down on the yoga mat, and right from the 20-degree till 90-degree or 80-degree, you can raise yourself in the Bhujangasana posture. That will also improve your physical strength and mental strength. So Siddhasana and Sukhasana again is a one kind of asanas which will give you the stability of your mind with the breathing technique if you add into this. So I think these are the some list of yoga asanas, yoga practice. Tadasana and Chakrasana also will help into this. Yeah.
Can I add one quick thing?
Please.
If someone is feeling anxiety, I mean, like they're having, I think Sarvangasana or like a modified shoulder stand, um, just laying down on the floor, and maybe there's a session on anxiety, but I think that a modified either shoulder stand or Sarvangasana is fantastic for when someone really feels like right now I'm feeling anxiety. What can I do about this? So there was.
Yeah, thank you. Definitely, yes. So, yes, yes. So we have questions now concluded. I mean, the question which is related to just a moment, adenoids. The kid is 5-year-old. Will that yoga practice could heal in the future when he grows up? Does that, Vishnuji, maybe you could answer this? I mean, if one can adapt, is this only for kids, or will it, when they grow up, this will disappear? Is that
Okay, I think adenoids, it's only till the certain age. After that, it will go off. It should go off. Need not to worry.
fine?
Okay, but the best is to increase immunity of a child. For increasing immunity, 5 years is too early for yoga to do. Normally, it is recommended 12 years, but for them, small exercise, they can always do it.
At
But
least in the
more
sport.
importantly, eating habits, foods they eat, they can control. Further, they can share with us. And I'd just like to add one more point to what teenagers' problems are. The main issue with the teenagers, as they grow up to the level, they feel that they know better than their parents, or better than their teachers. So that's the one basic thing. Why they do feel is because they grow up looking at their parents as a heroes or superheroes. But that stage when they comes, those heroes, superheroes are no more the real superheroes. And that realization probably is the beginning of the problem. But for them, probably the knowledge they have may not be the real knowledge. They go by the fact which are apparent looking facts, but they're not the real facts. So to all the teenagers, my request is to try to look at holistically rather than looking at one single point. If your parent does not do a small thing for them, they say, no, he's not my superior because not listen to me. Finished. So probably they can take a little more holistic view.
Yeah.
And it's up to the parents also to give them how to think holistically, not that on a single point. Sorry.
Definitely. Thanks for the point. Now, I would like to hand over the session to Mukshadaji now to conclude with the guided meditation and then the closure. Please, Mukshadaji.
Yeah, namaste everyone. Now we are going to start with the Bhasrika Pranayam and followed by the meditation with that. Bhasrika Pranayam is one of a kind of pranayam where you can increase your energy level at a higher speed and feel the bliss in your mind and in your body. So here we are not going to hold any prana, like any breathing, while in between your breath. So Purak is called inhale and exhale is Rechak. So Rechak, it means the exhale. When you are inhaling, I will give you some instruction, and that point you have to inhale and without holding, exhale. So you can see my hand here. So if I'm giving you instruction of inhale till here, exhale, inhale, exhale. This is my instruction, just for more convenience. So this way you will inhale, exhale. So first stage of it, you will inhale till your nostril. You can feel that breathing inside your nose, and then the second level will be you will feel near to your throat, and the third level you will feel till your lungs. So without stopping anywhere, if your breath is longer than my instruction, you go ahead with that. If your breath level is shorter than my instruction, you just stop without holding it. Continue your inhale and exhale. Am I right? I think my instructions are clear here. Hello?
Yes.
Can we start?
Yes, the audience has said green. Yeah, please.
Okay. So we start now.
Yes, please.
Inhale, exhale. 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 Now longer you're breathing. Inhale, exhale. 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 Exhale, inhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. In, out, in, out. Continue breathing without stopping anywhere. Keep breathing without any holding. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. While you are doing this, your back need to be straight and steady. Breathe in, breathe out. If you want to keep your eyes open, you can keep your eyes open. If you want to keep your eyes closed, you can keep your eyes closed. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Increase your speed of your breathing so that you can inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. At certain point when you feel that there is a energy you can feel in your head, in your stomach, in your body, just continuously doing it. At certain point when you feel that now you are not able to inhale and exhale continuously without stopping anywhere, just relax and feel the Kumbhak Avastha. Close your eyes. Many thoughts will come in your mind. At certain point, you may feel now you want to open your eyes and see what is going around you. There is no restriction. You can keep your eyes open. You can close your eyes. You can keep your eyes closed. Breathing and feel your own body. Feel your head, eyes, nose. Feel that energy is moving through your body. Feel your throat, shoulders, that broad chest. Inhale and exhale, keep going on without holding yourself. Your hands, stomach, shoulders, thighs. Let's move on, knees, calf muscles. Just observe yourself as a third person here. Feel your body with your closed eyes. Concentrate on your third eye chakra, which is in between your both the eyebrows. Your body is straight, shoulders straight, head little bit upwards. Breathe in and breathe out. Going, just observe the presence of your breath in your body. Now you can feel your crown chakra, which is top on your head, and listen to the word, what I'm making sound right now, and observe yourself. Om. Om. Observe your throat. Put the hands on your chest and feel the rhythm. Yum. Feel this inside your body, the sound, energy, is floating in your side. Go on to your solar plexus on your stomach. You feel your root chakra inside your genitals and inside your body. Root chakra. Lam. Now the whole energy level is floating inside you. You can feel this. Just be here for some seconds. Big smile on your face. Just observe what is going around inside your body. Inside your body, inside your mind. Let it go, come, go. All the things, all the thoughts which are coming. Just observe them and let it go. Try to hold it. Keep breathing. When you find yourself relaxed and stable in your body, you can open your eyes with a big smile on your face. Rub your hand. Touch your eyes, face. It's like your mother's touch. Just like you feel that somebody is loving you. Love yourself. Yourself. Right from your head till your toe, wherever your hand can reach on your body. Just touch, feel, and send the love to yourself. Thank you. Here I like to hand over to Mallikarjunji.
Hello, thank you. Thank you, Mokshadaji. That was really, really wonderful practice you got us today. Hope all the audience enjoyed this.
Hope so.
Once again, I thank you all for joining us today. We hope that it is a great time to learn new things and new ideas and connections here. And hope this is a memorable event today. Thank you all, the panelists and Swati for teaching us nice yoga today. Dhanyawad for everyone, and I wish you a nice rest of the day. Thank you then. Please, for any questions, please write to us for the audience, it is the address is programs@sevaeurope.org. So once again, I repeat the email ID: programs, programs @seva Europe, SEWAEUROPE.org. So this is the email address you can write for any further questions where our experts could answer these questions. Thank you again, and have a nice rest of the day. Dhanyavad.
Thank you very much.
Dhanyavad. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.